and welcome to Joe's Metal Detecting Adventures. But I'm sat down because it's that time of the week where we have our guest interview. And we have a very wonderful lady called Audra Thomas from Jersey History Hunter. Now, she lives in part of the USA where there's loads of history, and I'm sure she's going to tell some fantastic stories of what they're finding over there. Let's welcome her aboard and bring Audrey on. Where is she? Come on, Audrey. Hey! Welcome, Audrey. Welcome. Okay. Now, tell us, when did you start detecting?
Oh, boy. I started detecting many years ago.
Oh, you're not telling us the years then?
Oh, it was over 30 years ago.
Whoa.
Over 30. But
when
you know,
you must have just been born then or something, was you? Audrey, was you just been born?
I was just born with a detector in my hand and I said, ding, ding,
ding. And what was your first detector then?
My first detector, you know, as when I got in the yard sale, it was White's.
All right.
But I don't think it ever really worked, but I didn't know any better at the time. You know, it was just a casual thing. So eventually I went and I got a Radio Shack.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And then I wanted to do a little more. So I went and got a bounty hunter. And that's when I really started.
Huh? And so the ultimate question is, what are you using now?
Now, Technetics T2.
And what do you think of that then, Audrey?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And fun, easy to use, easy to set up, you know.
Good, you know.
It is comfortable. I like the bent handle, and I really like the tones because that's important to me. As much as well the machine works is the tone of the beeping.
You see people like that. Is that the only machine you like to really have, or is there any other like you have in the background now and again?
In the background, I use the Bounty Hunter tracker still.
Okay. All right,
I use that at the bay by me, and every once in a while, there's another Bounty Hunter I use, Quick Draw. I use that once in a while. That's about it. I still have most of my old machines, but I really don't use them that much.
Okay. Now, can you tell everybody where are you? Which area of the USA you are?
I'm at Central New Jersey in the United States here.
Okay. What kind of history are you finding in your area then, roughly speaking? What would you expect to find?
My area is known for Revolutionary War.
Oh, yes.
Revolutionary War and pretty good colonial America relics and coins. Which is, you know, my favorite. I love colonial America relics. So
yeah. So what would your what you class as an important find then? You think, oh, this is awesome. I've got a whatever. What would you say? Your few things you think, oh, this is it. This is the pinnacle of detecting. This is
well, a GW button would be amazing.
Oh,
George Washington inaugural button.
Right, George Washington button, yeah.
That would be amazing. But I love colonial American shoe buckles and buttons and, you know, all the relics like that. But I also love the coins. The coins are nice. I love New Jersey coppers, Spanish reals, largies, you know, American large cents.
Okay. What is the oldest thing that you found?
The oldest, I have a few 1700s coins. I know that's not old for you guys, but for us.
No.
KK is in Vermont. She came to visit, went to a farm by me. She got a KG1, King George 1.
Oh, nice.
Which is very, you know.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to sort of downcast the fact that you guys have got, you know, not as much history. But you see, what you find over in America, and I mentioned this before in quite a few interviews, is that you have unique history. Then some of that history we don't find in England.
Right.
Like the Civil War, we're never going to find anything like that. You may
Right.
think, oh, it's a buckle of brass, but it's, we're not going to find anything like that.
I'll tell you, one of
Or,
my favorite finds. Can You Dig It? Dawn and Shelley and I went on a road trip. We went to an event down in Florida, and then we stopped at Little Dirt Digger's house in Georgia and dug with them, and we each found a Civil War 3-ringer bullet.
Right.
And that's not something we get by us.
No.
So that's one of our, I'm sure, their favorite finds too. So it's just amazing. The history is amazing. Silvers I just got not too long ago.
Oh, yes. Beautiful. Hey, it's clear as a bell on yours. Clear as a bell.
And then,
I'm getting that camera. That is just beautiful, Audrey. Love it. What's the year on that then? What's the year?
That's 1886.
Oh, lovely.
Which is really good for here. And that was with the Technetics T2.
Yeah.
That's Bobby.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that. And it's a massive coin, isn't it? Huge.
It's huge and thick.
Yeah.
Several of the Spanish reals.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's in very good condition as well, isn't it?
Well, this side is.
Oh yeah.
The other side
clear as a bell. That.
It's okay.
Yeah. That's reasonable, but still okay, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's nice. A real.
Oh yeah.
Did they get bigger than that then, Audrey?
They do. This is like a half real.
Oh, right, that's
Spanish,
a half real.
And then you go, 1, 2, 8 real. I have not gotten like that.
8. Whoa.
But,
imagine carrying that in your pocket.
Finds are up in display cases. Like I got a lot of display cases.
Okay.
But one of my other favorite finds is the thimble.
Oh yeah.
Silver thimble.
And do you know the date of your thimble?
No. I don't know the date of that, but that's silver.
Is it hallmarked?
Yeah, it's got like a number 9 on it.
It should say 9225,
yeah,
or it should say,
if it
says sterling, it's older than it's sterling on it.
And a lot of the old coins, I can't get the dates off.
No.
And then
we have a lot of them.
Did the gold dance with that.
Oh, lovely. Oh, yeah, no wonder.
It's a golden amethyst brooch.
Beautiful.
But the pin is broke off back.
Yeah. Have you got any hallmarks on that?
Well, I'm really
If you don't have any hallmarks, that's fairly old,
Yeah, I don't see anything.
It probably was on the pin.
I looked at the time and I don't remember. But I did have it praised, not that I'd ever sell it. And they offered me $800 for it. It was a couple of years ago.
I'll tell you what I would have done though, Audrey. I'd have got the pin fixed.
Yeah. It's on my list of things to do.
Things to do, yeah.
It's on my to-do list.
Yeah.
Several.
So what else have you got to show us?
Well, let's see. Oh, awesome, folks.
Don't commit suicide, whatever you do.
There it is.
Look at that. It looks like a First World War one, that.
This is a 1879 German Reich revolver.
Oh, that is just...
It's heavy. And
you found that?
Yeah, I found this.
Oh.
And it was covered in rust.
Yeah.
I took it to a gun shop and they cleaned it up. They had it for 3 months.
Oh, that is fantastic, Audrey, honestly.
And
I'd love to find something like that. Does it work?
But it doesn't work. But it's one of the first guns ever with a safety.
All right. Is it where you take the barrel out and then you put the bullets in and put the barrel back in again? Is it that way? You say.
And the gunsmith did not charge me at all. And he worked on it for 3 months. So he was just super happy to hear the story about saving history. Yes.
Anything else we got to show then, Audrey?
Oh, sure.
Come on, man. You can't tell us some stories.
Because I like the relics. I got a powder flask.
Oh, I've never seen one.
It's in 2 pieces, and it's
Oh.
smushed, but it's a powder flask.
Oh, right. I wouldn't have known until today what they are.
Yep,
Wow.
they would have kept. It would have been
What is it?
rounded.
So it's made of metal, of course, isn't it? Made
Yeah,
of brass. But
brass.
nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what about, I'll tell you what you can do before you go to do any more artifacts. You can tell us some stories of your metal detecting. Have you got any stories to tell us of when you're going out? Like say for instance you were chased by coyotes or something. Or
I went out. I felt a cold spot, like it was spirits or ghosts.
all right, yes.
And me and a friend of mine were out, and we both felt it was hot.
Yes,
August
well that's
day.
definitely somebody there, isn't there?
And then all of a sudden it was freezing for just a few seconds. No breeze or anything, just cold all of a sudden. And then 10 minutes later, my friend had found a silver spill of 1800s coins. So it was like something led us to that area type of thing.
Fantastic, isn't it?
So,
wow.
I mean, I do research, but if something gives me a gut feeling, I go with it.
Yeah, I do. I'm the same.
If I'm hiking in the woods and all of a sudden in the middle of the woods, I see a patch of flowers, I'm going to go dig there because it could be an old home site.
I see. Good.
I love it all. So I had went bottle digging. I brought mason jars home. So after a couple weeks, I uploaded the video. I'm looking at the picture and I see something in the picture through the mason jar in my living room. Is a reflection of a man standing in my living room. And there's no man in my living room, folks.
Right.
Nope. And so I went back and looked at the original picture, and clear as day, there's a reflection of an apparition.
That's awesome.
In that channel is YouTube/Jersey History Hunter. Right here. See it? Right there.
It's below. There you are. There you go, folks. There, look.
Yes. It's a lot of fun. My live stream is called Share the Love.
Okay.
Because that's basically what I'm all about.
I love it.
That's what I'm all about. I keep it simple. I keep it real. And all.
Share the love. Share the love.
You got to make a fart. There you go. Booyah.
Share the love with Audra.
You got it.
What we gotta do. You got it.
We don't have a lot of stone walls. Like if I drive north to like Connecticut or further, then I'll find a lot of stone walls, but we don't have many here. So I research for old home sites. And once I kind of find that, then towards the back of it is always usually good for the relics and then the bottle dumps.
All right.
Because I really like bottle digging too. So
when did you start bottle digging then?
I actually did that, I think, sooner than I detected. This is a bayonet.
Wow.
It's M8. M8.
Is that kind of 1950? Is that the kind of 1950s?
Yeah, like Korean War era.
Yeah, beautiful.
But
and you found that?
It's crazy. You never know.
I never find anything like that. Never.
No.
Oh, it's in
this
beautiful
was
condition.
In the woods. This was in the woods. And it was near an area I used to call Button Woods because I find buttons there all the time. And that was next to an area I call Spoon Woods because we used to find spoons there all the time.
I see.
And that wasn't far from where I found the gun.
Do you know that if that could tell a story, it'd be amazing, won't it? That gun. So how about talking about the group that you're with?
Jersey History Hunter.
Yeah. How many is there of you? When do you link up? Where do you go roughly?
Well, it's just me, but everybody in my group on Facebook is part of it, you know?
Yes.
So it's all of us. It's a community. Everything I do, I I want to include as part of the community, you know,
Okay.
for everybody.
This is what we tried to do. And
Exactly.
do you ever link up with any of these friends of yours? And
All the time, all the time.
Oh.
We have get-togethers all the time. People come to me and we go dig. We go to each other's. I go to Connecticut, Mike Malleyman's, where Ambient Girl Digs comes. Chris from the Ground Up, Drum and Detect Joel, KK. So many people. We all get together. We all share our permissions. We all share our digging areas. And we have next weekend, I'm going away with a group of us. Teresa the Treasure Hunter, KK, Ambient Girl Digs, Dawn and Shelly, Can You Dig It? And myself are going to Vermont.
Right. How far is that then? Is that
so that's like 6 hours up north. So that's, you know, that's real colonial.
That's a long time.
So we could talk about, like, after I got signed with Technetics.
Oh yes,
this is a good story. So
good, go. You signed up with, that's right.
Like so I don't do this for any promotion, self-promotion, whatever. I could care less. But they asked me if I wanted to be sponsored by Technetics, and I was like shocked for one. I'm like, and then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? That Technetics is part of Fisher, First Texas Bounty Hunter.
Yes.
And that's what sparked my passion in this hobby. And I love their machines. So I thought, you know, this is like perfect. It's like a full circle. It's come a full circle. Like they got me kind of started with their machines, and now they want to sponsor me. So I'm like, yes. So I said yes, and it's been wonderful. They're a great company. They're very supportive. They have great equipment. And so once I said yes, and then I'm sponsored by Technetics, I said, first thing I said is, what can I do with this for the community?
Yes.
Because, you know, there's got to be something good got to come out of it for the community, or why bother then? So what I've always wanted to do is share the passion with the younger generation, like the Girl Scouts.
Oh.
And they have never had anything like this for the Girl Scouts, like a metal detecting class with a seated hunt or anything like that. So I'm also in a band, and my drummer is a executive type employed by the Girl Scouts of Central and Southern New Jersey.
Okay.
So we work together with my sponsor, and to see what I can do to start a metal detecting class with the Girl Scouts. And the Girl Scouts are totally into it. So Bounty Hunter offered to donate 5 trackers to the Girl Scouts through my class, and 5 for me to continue with other groups. So they shipped them out. I got them. We have the classes scheduled. It's going to be a lecture, you know, discussion. I'm going to teach them assembly, machine assembly, the code of ethics.
Yes.
Definitely the code of ethics. And then we're going to do a seated hunt for each class.
Right, okay.
So,
yeah, well, that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
You know, this community has come together and sent me items to bury and put in their gift bags. I have this trunk over here.
Oh.
Underneath here, it's full of coins and tokens and keychains and relics and all kinds of amazing things that were given from this community. Several people in here, North Jersey Detector, Ambient Girl Digs, Teen Lynch, you know.
Awesome.
It's
just
amazing.
giving you all the stuff.
They gave all this stuff.
Oh, wow.
Dawn and Shelly, can you dig it? Help me sit at their table. We put together gift bags with everybody's stickers, because everybody that sends stickers, I'm putting in the gift bags to give to the Girl Scouts. So
that's a nice thing to offer people. It's an education about history. It's education of what metal detectors are and what they're capable of, and also it gets you outdoors, doesn't it, Audrey? I mean, you know, that's what it's for. It's getting you outdoors, get some fresh air, and giving you a reason to do it.
And if one of these kids get the passion like we have to save history and have a healthy hobby outside instead of on a computer.
That's right.
Even though we spend a lot of our time on the computer, not as much as if we weren't outside digging, you know, and saving history. So it's important. It's important, I think. And hopefully if they learn it the right way, learn the laws and the rules, it'll be a great experience. And that's, you know, that's the best.
I think, it also gives them a bit of self-confidence and to maybe to go out and do some research and say, you know, I'll, and maybe some contacts that they may say, oh, there's an old place at so-and-so, I'll go and ask the landowner.
Yeah. I mean,
because it does help. You've got to have confidence. You've got to have confidence to go out and do this. Maybe, but I'm sure it's not easy. I'm sure it's not easy.
Yeah.
and you learn about farming.
You learn about so much. It's even good for like exercise, coordination, research. You learn history.
Yeah.
And it is good for your
it's also,
you know.
It is, and then and then playing detective with the finds. What is it I've got? What you know, and you always ask, you know, if you don't know, research, find out, and then eventually go, it's so-and-so of 18th century button of so-and-so military, whatever. And that's the interesting side to understanding the artifacts, because not everything that comes out of the ground, you know straight away what it is.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, I'm still researching. I have a stack of things still to research, you know. I don't know it all. I may have been detecting a long time, but you don't know it all.
You don't. I'm afraid we're always learning, Audrey. Always learning.
We were just at Come Out Swinging, was an event here in Pennsylvania a few weeks ago, and a bunch of us went. We had a whole group, shared the love group. They were awesome. I love them. A bunch of friends. A bunch of them are in here. But they had a kids hunt, and I had helped out with the kids hunt, and my friend Shelly, Dawn and Shelly, helped out with the kids hunt too. And a few of the kids were so excited and said, I can't wait to get home and research this. And they said that on their own, you know, so it was just awesome to be a part of. So I definitely want to do more of that. And if Technetics is going to help with that, then well,
that's great. Well, yeah, because the thing is, it is not cheap to go out and about, isn't it? You know, it just costs you fuel and equipment, and sometimes, you know, I mean, have you ever been detecting? Excuse me. Have you ever been detecting and somebody stopped you and come over to talk to you?
Oh, all the time, yeah. Sometimes they're good. You know, a lot of them, a lot of them are interested and they're curious, and you know, they'll come. I give them stickers. I keep stickers in my bag with me, and I give them stickers, and then they'll come. They'll watch a video, and you can make some good friends and contacts up that way, or at least enlighten some people that have a bad perspective of the hobby, you know. I think you're going out there digging up the land.
That's true. True. And of course, I mean, I did emphasize this on quite a number of occasions, that we don't always dig an artifact or a coin. We dig a lot of trash.
Yes.
And we're doing good for the environment.
Yes, and today is Earth Day.
We dig a lot of trash out of the ground, chaps. And these detectors see it, will verify it. So we are trash collectors, and we dig it all out, throw it away, and keep the fields cleaner. So we're doing a good service. We really are doing a good service. That's
one thing I show them too. I show them in my bag all the trash that taken out of the ground.
Yeah. That's which is important. You know, a lot of people who are not detectorists, you know, it's important to let them know. So that's the event that you've got coming.
Yes,
And
branches of the Girl Scouts want to do this too. So I think even if other people started doing this with their local Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts, it would be a good thing.
well, yeah, I think it's good for both of them because it just gets them out of the house, just like you just mentioned, off computers and playing on games, and they need to
Having
just
adventures
embrace the
outdoors.
outside,
Yes.
and it's create a reason why and an interest.
Yes,
Is what we've got to try to do. Inside when I started, I think I immediately embraced it because I saw where we are, the history, Romans,
yeah,
Celtic, Viking, Anglo-Saxon,
that's
coins,
amazing.
art. Oh, and my mind went, it just blew a gasket. It went, what?
Uh-huh.
What? You in the ground? You're finding this? Yeah, gold and
Crazy.
silver and treasure. Well, I always had a fascination for gold and silver. I suppose quite a lot of men do, don't they? They love the yellow. Well, women do. Love the yellow color.
I love the adventure. I don't care what I find.
Well, I like the adventure, but I'd like to find something in the adventure. But yeah, how many times have you gone digging on your own?
Well, when I started, that's all I did because I didn't tell anybody that I was detecting because that was, in the early 80s, it wasn't very popular. There was no YouTube then.
Yeah, I know.
There was no popular detectorists to look up to, and people kind of made fun of the people.
That's
they
correct.
Yes.
They looked at you as a beachcomber, didn't they? Type of person.
So I didn't tell a lot of people what I did.
Yeah, I was the same.
Teresa, the treasure hunter's here. Hello, Teresa.
Teresa. Yeah, I've been trying to get hold of Teresa. What would you like to do?
I think we are good. I think it's been a pleasure. And
okay, brilliant. We've had an awesome time.
Absolutely.
Reminiscing, talking about artifacts, our favorite passion and hobby. Thank you very much, Audra, for joining.
Thank you, John.
Pleasure with you, and we'll see you another time, I hope. And give us some updates on your events that you've been doing, your scouting events, and how it's been going. And just one thing I did forget to ask you: are you doing any charity events?
Well, I do a lot of charity events with my band.
Okay.
We play a lot of benefit shows, but I'm not aware.
Not in the detecting sector at the moment.
I don't know of any charity events.
No.
Going on here, but if there are any, I would love to. I love to do, help any way I can. I would.
Well, you can get your girls together and organize one.
We could definitely do that.
That's anyways, anything else for the future, we will have an update at a certain stage. We'll contact each other and then we'll get to know what else you're up to over in the USA. Thank you very much, Audra. Been a pleasure interviewing you, and we will catch you another time.
We'll see you on Tuesday nights.
Okay, great.